Welcome to Shandong Lucas Machinery Company. Today we are showing our automatic die cutting machine with stripping. The size, this model, the size is 1450. That means 1450. This model is a leaded feeder. For automatic die cutting machine, they have top feeder, leaded feeder, and also bottom feeder. This one is a leaded feeder. The leaded feeder automatic die cut machine, which mainly used for corrugated material, such as E-flue, P-flue, AB-flue, PC-flue, or AB-flue, like this. So, this machine, the maximum seat size can do 1480 by 1080. That means 1480 by 1080 millimeter. This is a maximum seat size. This is a material. This is a fireplace corrugated sheet. After later, we will show you how to use this machine. Now follow me, please. Now the front part is leaded feeder. This is by Sunwheel. Our machine different between us, different between others and us is our leaded feeder. We adopt double servo motor system. With double servo system, here the Sunwheel, we use the servo motor system, and feed table for the build. We also use servo motor. Some other company they use the matchless feeder, or some use a single servo system. We use a double because the double servo system is high precision feeding, and also no scratch. The seat is smooth. Give me one seat, please. A seat put in here. I will show you how to use this for the button. This button 这是什么键？ This is a wind shock motor. So for the wind shock, you can turn the motor can adjustment big or small. 调大一点。So the wind, if the feeder when the feeding the seat, they must has wind. Otherwise, the seat cannot move. So you see, this is a big wind and also small wind. A small wind. Okay, so when can adjustment the wind volume, because this depends on your seat. For example, you feeding the 80 flue or 7 play or 5 play is thickness, so using the more wind can suck the seat remove on the feeding table. So this at this time you should be adjustment the wind volume. I'll show you again. Okay. Yeah. It's a big wind. It's a big wind. So the wind will suck the seat to remove on the feed table. This button adjustment the both side leg. For example, you want to cut 1 meter seat or 1.2 meter or 90 centimeter the size. So how can we do? So you can adjustment by automatically. I will show you. You can see this is a 10 left. This is that side. This button can adjust that side. Okay. Okay. So right now, for example, I want to cut this like this side. So it's a big now. So I put it in the middle. And I will adjustment here. And now to this side. Please. This side. Okay. Okay, right now, you should be leave a little space. Okay, this is both side leg to adjustment the both side leg. This is two button. This button is running. When I press this button, the machine will be running. You see, will be working. Okay, press this button. This is running, and also open the wind button. Now right now, the machine has wind. You see, listen the invoice. Okay, so like this. Okay. This is a feed table. In here there are two buttons. This button we should be lose this first. 这个是调什么的？这个尺寸的是吧？啊。This button will adjustment the thickness of seat. This button you can, the video you can show here. Go不动了，啊 ？This button adjustment the space. This space. OK。这个是比较什么呢？那是原来就 OK。This adjustment this space. For example, this order the bolt thickness is for example 10 millimeter, and we should be give more space in here. Otherwise, the seat cannot interest into the feed table section. So we should be adjustment this space based on the seat situation. This button we adjustment the both row. Under here they have two rubber wheel. It's like this working. So the seat fitting here. So the both will be run. The seat will be go. So this adjustment the both side row space also. This two motor is a servo motor for the for the feeder, for the sound wheel and for the feeder table. Okay, this is a feeding section. This is a feeding section. We will show you the feeder table. Now you see, right now my height is 1.7 meter. 1.7 meter. This machine, you see around 2.1 meter. Why we make the weight very high weight? Because of this machine. The delivery section is by pallet. So if we give the high weight, so they can improve the working efficiency. For one pallet, they can collect 1.4 meter or 1.5 meters like this one. Okay, follow me, please. This is a feeding table. This part is a feeding table. Why it has a feeding table? Because some of other companies, they have no this feeding table. Feeding table function, it means it can adjustment the seat direction. 一张也行，一张。For example, the seat when the feeding section in moving here, so the sound wheel and the brush will be adjustment the seat micro adjustment, so that the seat can go to the grip bar edge in correct preparation. So this is the sound wheel. This is the sound wheel functions. When you feed one seat, you can adjustment the brush and also the wheel. 这个毛人毛刷它什么时候需要调整啊？调这个你换纸本的时候呢？纸本就调整它压住纸本。Okay. So the sound. Okay. So this section is automatically. Some companies use the manual one. We use the automatic. So when you feed one big seat or small seat, the seat placing is not in correct section. You adjustment this brush and also rubber. 一共多少个毛绒毛刷？ There's a total 12 rubber wheel and also the 6 pieces the brush wheel. Now this direction is a push lay. This push lay. That the front is front lay. So when you see it, it's running here. So for example, the seat is a small one. We should be adjustment here. We can push the side lay. And also if the seat is a big one, we should be pull this side. So it can adjustment the push lay. This is a push lay. Push lay that means if the seat toward this section, this side, this direction, so they will be push that direction. Feed one, the front one, you know. Here we have the photo switch. If the seat is not going into the correct position, so the sensor will be inspecting the seat. Oh, it's not into its correct position, so the machine will be stopped. Okay, that is a good time. I will show you clearly how this seat working. Now this seat is small one. This seat is small. We didn't adjustment the push lay. But when you running the machine, when you exact working, you should be adjustment the side lay in the correct position. 那边呢也，如果小纸板也需要调吧。 那边那个推轨，不用，光靠这一边就行了，那样不推是吧？这个光点是检测这个纸有没有到位的是吧？啊 ，OK。So if the seat is not incorrect, so we will be show you. This is Chinese. We will show you English. OK， 报警没有了。This will be show you what's the fault, and the PLC will be alarming what's the fault and how to solve this problem. So this is very intelligent. This is this sensor inspection the seat into the gripper is or not. That did you see this photo sensor? The photo sensor is frontly sensor. So inspection the seat go to the feed section and the grip bar can take the seat in here, we take it. So if the grip bar is not take it or not coming here, so if the seat is coming, the grip bar is not coming, so the machine also will be stopped. This two button is adjustment the front leg. How to say this front leg? For example, right now the seat is in here. 有笔吗？ For example, the grip bar. This grip bar is. This is the grip bar is, and sometimes the one grip bar take the seat in here or take a seat in here, or sometimes take in here, sometimes take in here. Sometimes the seat is not in straight. It's sometimes like this. So at this time we should be adjustment the front leg, so the machine can help you adjustment the seat in correct position, like straight. This is the front leg adjustment. They have the cloth. You have the cloth. How many cycle will be turning? This is our PLC also touch screen. Of all the machine touch screen, we use the Siemens touch screen. A lot of companies use the Dedic and some Haripo, some also the other brand PLC touch screen. But we use the German Siemens. It's very high configuration. In here, this is we have the two lines Chinese, another one is English. So the machine is alarming in here. So sometimes if the machine is a problem, the machine will be alarming and it will show you what's the problem, how to solve this problem. You can check in here. And also, this is under this display. For example, because this machine is very intelligent. If sometimes the seat or some also the sensor inspection is not incorrect, we should be adjustment the steadily. For example, we should be take this state of the clutch, also the air compressions. Setting the date, for example, you can also adjustment. Sorry, I don't know how to operate this touch screen. So let's back another cycle. This is this board. This start bit and stop bit. Default regular. What's the problem? Oil pump setting. This all the setting can set in here. This is very important. It's very important the program parameter. This is we show you the speed, the machine speed. 这是产量哈。This is the output. For example, today you feeder 1,000, 2,000, or 100,000 like this. So it will be showing here. So you can check. Your operator can check it in here. That's fun. 这个操作怎么讲解一下？
就是不得接。
OK。
点一下它就停了啊。再点一下它开始了。
我可以关一下吗？现在？
我是常关的。
Okay. This is a switch. This is a switch. That means if we turn this switch, the Wolf machine will be no power. It's stopped. No screen display. No motor running like this. This is a total switch. This button is running. It's running. For example, after you press this button, 你要该调这个调速了是吧？Our operator will be show you how to let the machine running. 你可以操作一下怎么能转起来。First, you should be press reset first. Okay. Then 转起来了啊。Okay, if you want to go faster, you should be turn this button. That will be go faster. Because this speed adjustment by servo system, you cannot go faster very immediately. So that will be go faster step by step. Right now it's 2006. If I want to go more, I should be 10 here. So 3 more. That means 3,000 feet per hour. This machine, our faster machine speed is 4,200. Because right now, I just show you how to use it. Okay. 这几个键你教了吗？
这个是自动加速的，这是自动手动的，这个是那个控制。
Okay, this button is automatic adjustment speed. Go this section is manual. It's manual at speed. If I go this direction, that means automatic adjustment speed.
这是出版。出版你先点一下。
Okay. This button is dropping plate. So after later, the machine will be stopped. 就会停了是吧？Okay. Press this button will be alarming first. Or will go. Okay. This is a diaphragm. So diaphragm, you can go to the lock, take out and also lock it. And change the plate. We will show you the dissection. Okay. 你把这个东西放过去吧。咱们在上面讲啊。对，讲模切部。Okay, right now the machine is stopped. When you want to change the die, you can press this black button and take out the frame of the die.对，先拿下来转。OK。 Okay, you should be turn the die frame. 上来看看。Oh, this is a die frame. This die frame is this button. So when after you turn off turn another side for the plate for the frame, you should be you see like this will be not sleepable. You should be pushing in this button, lock it. Okay, this is a die. Each of carton order used to be make a different die. That means a different order used to be make a different die. For example, this is a small size. Our machine, the die section we have a centralized system. 那个中央电模块在那边是吧？在那边，在可以朝那边。Okay, we will show you another side. Okay, this side is not it's not a good place, good direction to show you.有纸吗？有没有个now this place we call centralized system. Why it has this one? Because when you change another die job, so you should be find the center where the center hole can to install the die. So in here, if we have the center line, so that will be easy to find the center of the plate. The center line we will put in here, and also we use the scratch and nut. So this die is so small. Now right now we total use 1, 2, 3, 4, total 4 screws to lock the die. This die, how to install the die, how to use the die. You know, this frame, there's a lot of holes. This holes is a main function to lock this screw. This is a screw section. Also, if your die hole is not 100% is the same place with the steel frame, you can make a drill to drill another hole. That's okay. Okay, 了，我们把它转过去。那会儿我锁上了。OK。这叫补板吗？那个？对。maybe somebody will be say why has this paper on the plate? Because of sometimes you know a lot all of flatbed die cutting machine they should be maintaining pressure. Our machine request if the pressure reach for 80%. 80% that means the seed 80% area is already cut. 20% area is not the cut field. So used to be put one paper on it to increase the pressure size. For example, right now we put this paper on this plate. If this is okay, it will be cutting running. If not okay, where the press is not enough, we will make the tip. For example, make the tip on here, or make a tip in here. That means which place press is not enough. You should be paste a tip on that place. This is we call how to maintain the pressure. 把这个推回去吧，把那个板上装上。This machine is big heavy, so we use the two people operate it. 这个板是干嘛呢？这个？
这是个电板，电板。
它什么作用啊？
是头或者都把它。
Okay. This is oleum plate. This oleum plate function is protecting the bottom plate. Okay. 底下那个底板也弄上，OK。那个推进去以后一定要按一下那个键锁一下，是吧？
对。
OK. So when you push in the plate, you should be press that frame button to lock the plate, lock the diaphragm. This is an automatic one. You just press the button is enough. Next step, we will show you how to make the creasing plate. A lot of cartons, they should be make carton box. It's not a high creasing request. If you make the cardboard, paperboard, mono carton, duplicate board, so the box will be looks beautiful. It must be used good creasing. So the creasing is also very important. So only the flatbed they have the good creasing. The rotary die cutter, the creasing is very badly. Everybody knows it. This is a press button. It's a press button. After you install a new die, so run one piece of seat in the die cutting section. If the seat is cutting, it's not 100 enough pressure. If the big pressure, it should be adjustment here. So this one is air pressure. This side is loop pressure. One cycle equal 0.1 millimeter. Okay, right now we will show you the creasing plate. Okay. You see, this plate is not there's a small die. So in here, the die knife they have still has some line here. So this side will be creasing, and this side will be creasing. So we use the creasing max. 那压痕上没有哈 ，OK， so because sometimes when we test the machine, we don't use the creasing very easily. So, but for the operator, in packaging company, you should be make the creasing on this plate. So you can make the creasing based on your production request. This plate we call creasing plate, and this is the 5 millimeter magnet steel. Our machine, the hardness can reach 65 mm. So both sides can use it. Some for this several months, you use this side for creasing, and after that they have lots of knife on the plate, so you can change another side. 这个可以换面用，对吧？换的时候怎么换？用几个螺丝啊？直接拿出来放过来，就拉出来什么是吧 ？Okay, so it's just pull out and turn another side. Will be can change the plate, change another side using. 可以的，推进去。这个也是气动锁的吧？这个不是，这个是有那个钩子锁啊。Okay. So after people will be pushing in the correct direction, correct position, we should be lock the plate again. We should be lock the plate in the correct position. Otherwise, maybe it will be loose or something will be plate remove again. Okay. This die cutting section, it has a light. This is our customer special orders because his company around 1 day around 10 to 12 hours working. So sometimes another shift in the night. So they ask us to give the light in here. When the night working, the operator can easily has light to operate change the die like this. Okay, this is die cutting section. Now this section is a stripping section. We will give you details. We'll give you details. Okay. 咱这个上板不是电动的吗？
电动的这个是你不能松它了
啊？
松它了把人丢。
我知道。这个
是分的，这个是顶的，这个是清肺可以老黄色。清肺关，这个是清肺开。
清肺开，清肺关，是吧？这是锁板。
这是锁板。
这个松的是吧？这锁板。Okay, this is a strip. This is a stripping. This is stripping open. This is a stripping off. Stripping off, that means without stripping. So this, if you buy a flatbed die cutting with stripping section, so you can use stripping. Also, you can not use stripping. If the order quantity is small, so you can close the stripping section. You just press will be stripping will be closed. That means the frame will be okay. I will show you one. You see that一直按的吗 ？Okay. So I press this button. You see, okay. Right now the light is on. That means it's close the stripping section. This is a stripping plate. Because the corrugated machine, the stripping section, they use the male and female. That stripping is like this one. It's like this working. So The upper frame, we use the motor rear upper section. You see, this is a lock. 啊？怎么能看是吧？展示一下，就展示一下行。
可以稍微走一点。
啊，
往北走啊，那个。
OK。
走了吗？
哦 ，OK。
看着这个车的这类。
哦 ，OK。So we will be back. Okay. So this is we call it the automatic or motorized adjustment of the upper plate. This stripping plate you can pull out, and setting in outside, because that will be easy. After you install the stripping, you press this button, will be go left and right. They have the ruler, how many meter, how many size, like this one. 下边这个板不能动是吧？啊？
下边是手动。
OK， 这个是这样是吧 ？OK， the lower plate, there's a manual adjustment. So we this 2-1. This is for frame for this the green plate. This is for the bottom plate. Like this one, we can adjustment this side and this side is by manual, so it will be easy to move. But now it's locked. So the upper frame of stripping, we use the motor. It's automatic adjustment by button. This is a stripping section. 这个是运行键是吧？
这是电动，这是运行，啊，这是风车。
OK。你走一下。
这是电机了。
啊。Okay, we will show you stripping working. Machine is very safety, so when machine start working, this will be alarming first. Now it's working. You see, when one see, 你走一张纸吧，走一张纸。啊？弄上2张纸，走一下。Now we will show you running a seat. We will show you how the stripping. 你开开就行了。啊。好，等一会儿啊。
参加走一下。
等一下没调好，这个牙还在长着呢。
压不了压平衡。
嗯。你抬这个镜头，主要是这个清费怎么清？Okay, then now it's okay, 好了。Now is show you the how to stripping by this stripping plate. The male and female stripping plate will be push. The top one is push the bottom one. Bottom one is go up. The top one is get down. So we'll be clean this stripping. So this is stripping section. It's easy. because a lot of functions by automatically. This wheel is adjustment the seat size, the adjustment the tidy, adjustment tidy. So if you use the background is the collection section, we will show you this using. Okay. This is the delivery section. Now, delivery section for the automatic leaded die-cutting machine, they have two types. One is pallet delivery, like this one. Another one is non-stop delivery. Non-stop delivery, this is one plate remove. For example, you can setting 20 seat, 40 seat, 50 set will be move out, and when the seat go another 40, for example, you setting the 40 seat, so one pallet will be finished, will be move out for the 40. Another pallet is also moving 40 pieces. This is a non-stop delivery. This one is we call the pallet delivery. Pallet delivery, that can go to one big pallet used by this plate. Maybe somebody will be asked, what is? This is we call collection assistant device. Why add this device? Because of when if we add this machine by this collection, the machine cannot stop when you collect the seed. For example, one pallet is finished enough, so the people should be change another plate on to change another plate under the delivery section. So if we know this device, machine should be stopped when it's waiting for changing another plate, and you can working again. But if we with this collection assistant device, so you no need close the machine. That means machine can, when one pallet is finished enough, the machine can automatically reduce the speed, and the operator change another plate and press this button. 换那个东西，你演示一下。Okay, we will show you how to change this one. 对 ，how to change this plate. For example, 把它降下来。For example, right now we collect the seed where we go down. This one around 1.4 meter. For the collection heavy. Okay. So right now, one pallet is full enough. So the people will be change the trolley and take out the pallet and put another and 能进去没事啊。Okay. And also we put another plate. For example, this one is finished. People will be take out in here, and we should be change another plate only here. 这个需要手动调吗？有个线是吧 ？Mostly, you closing here this button, closing this side is okay. Okay, then now we will push the button. 往上走。Okay, we will let this plate will be go up. Now in here, we also have two sensor. This two sensor is easy sensor. This two sensor is easy. 把这个镜头拍到这里。Okay. So the pallet when left a correct position, it will be automatic stop. This is a delivery section. Now finished. Okay, our machine not only a good operation, but also the configuration very high. So right now we will show you electrical spare part. Which electrical spare part we use. Okay. So this is our machine standard configuration. The PLC we use the Germany Siemens, and also the inverter we use the Japan Yaskawa, and also the electrical part we use the Omron. You see, this is Omron spare part, and also some other electrical part we use the Schneider. So this is a very high configuration for the electrical spare part. This electrical part will be when the long hours working, it will be create some heat. That means the electrical part temperature will be raised. So at this time we have two fans. This fan in here and also this fan in here. Okay, so that you can reduce the temperature. And also this is not finished the machine. So after the machine will be delivery, we will give the cover or lamp that will look very tidy. This is an electrical part. The stripping section, we 这给两个是吧？这个 we give two stripping trolley. We give two stripping trolley. So if you're stripping, they have the pallet underground, so you no use this one. And our machine standard configuration give this two stripping trolley. So the waste material will be dropped down under the trolley. When it's finished, you can take out, and move out. That's okay. Okay, this is locked. Okay, no use. This is a automatic lubrication motor system. That's why it's automatic lubrication system. Okay, 不用开了。This is for example, the lubrication you can setting on PLC. For example, I want to 1 minute you can lubrication 2 or 3 times. You can setting on the PLC. So that is automatic lubrication. 那个多长时间换一次油啊？
加一次油
啊，加一次油啊？
可以自己设定了啊，自己设定。
多长时间加一次？
自己设定它是。
我知道这个油不是这个油少了多少时候我们需要加油？油。Okay. So the lubrication tank, they have one line. So if the oil will be lower the line, you should be add some oil. Okay. If the oil volume is lower, machine will be automatic alarming. That means the lubrication oil is small. You should be add oil like this one. This is our machine core part. The motor we use the CE, and also they use the air. The machine use the air because the die cutting section and also the wind section use they use the wind, so it will be use the air compressor. In this part we give the can collection the oil. So sometimes machine, some other companies maybe they have notice plate. Some other companies maybe they have notice plate. The oil will be dropped down on under the floor. This is our in CAM intelligence. We use the Taiwan Coverdash. This is a big one. This is a big one. Okay, this is our automatic leaded die cutting machine with stripping. If you want to get more information about this machine and how to use this machine and what's the price of this machine, and welcome to